the camera working?
Rolling. I said rolling, bro.
Oh, what's going on, guys? Bradley Martyn here. And before we start this video, actually I want to tell you what the video is about first. It is a routine for people who not complain about back pain, but actually have back pain and they still want to work their legs. Because I hear this a lot. People like, literally, and I'm talking about like, let me clarify this. Not like back pain like I'm a bitch and my knee hurts, or I'm a bitch and when I do deadlifts my back is sore, or like I'm a bitch and you see the trend is like I'm a bitch and oh it hurts. These are people who actually got back pain like you have like a compressed disc or some kind of vertebrae issue, or like spinal, like you broke your back and you couldn't win the boxing match or something like that, like Tyson, you know? Spinal. But anyways, this is for people with real back injuries, not like an injury that you're just doing shit wrong and you're hurting yourself. But also, if you don't have an injury, you could still use this routine to make gains. I mean, let's be honest, you can still make gains. That's the whole point of this shit. Even if you have injuries, you can make gains. Even if you don't have injuries, you want to use the routine to make gains, you make gains. So before we start this video though, gains.
I'm just gonna be your backup, like that one guy that's like, whenever you say something last, I'm like, to make gains,
Hype
yeah.
Man. Yeah, got you.
Got you.
Got you, cool. Oh. Fuck, bro. I gotta get the fuck. Bro, you finished the video, bro. You finished the video.
You gotta do this, come on.
All right, fuck, let's do it quick.
He has like a few minutes to get off this bridge.
All right, so this is really important. We planted these trees because we're doing stuff good for the neighborhood. This is Nadim's tree. We planted this tree yesterday. I planted my tree yesterday.
Oh, damn.
See that one that goes up there?
Yeah.
It's a,
you did that yesterday?
I planted that yesterday. See all the bark from it? Like we dug around it, see the bark over there? And that's Dom's tree right here.
The small one.
Small one, as you can see. That's his tree, you know. I don't know what happened. He just, not enough fertilizer, not enough brain power. He's a little stupid. That's what happened.
Why is mine much greener than yours? Dude, look at mine has fucking blue, red, and yellow leaves.
It was a party. Those aren't leaves, bro. These
are leaves. You can't take them off. Don't do it. It's gonna kill it. Hey, look.
Yeah, I know.
That's my tree, bro.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
Life.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We love plants. You gotta kiss your plants. That's your cousin, bro.
What?
Valid. You didn't see his shit? He's kissing plants.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Oh my God, he's kissing his plants. You gotta love him.
That's not my
life.
cousin.
Blessed up. Anyways, first exercise in this routine. Sorry about that whole intro, guys. I'm serious, but I'm not sorry. Is the leg press. And the leg press, when you guys are doing this routine, make sure you're keeping your hips pushed into the ground, keeping your butt. I gotta feel like there's be like, you wear the same shit in all your videos.
You do though.
Huh?
You do though.
I do though. It's because I'm a bum, bro. Okay? And I'm not have a pump, so I don't want to like take this off. I did legs and it's like embarrassing. Anyways, leg press. Keep your hips, keep your body tight into that bench. Don't let your body move. Focus on keeping contraction in the quads. Don't like fully extend the knees. Keep the weight moving on the muscle, time under tension. Do this. I always focus on volume when I'm doing the leg press because it's not crazy heavy. It's not a squat. You're not maxing out. You're not going max effort. Just getting that work in. Get the blood in the muscle. So go for like 15 to 20 reps, 5 sets. Maybe a 2-minute rest in between, but kind of keep the pace up. I normally do this with a partner, so we just go like, he goes, I go, he go, I go. We don't do any rest other than the time the other person's working. That's your rest, and then right back on. So get a partner when you do this. Next exercise. See, I'm trying to go through this fast because that shitty ass fucking intro. It was like a 10-minute intro.
Well, don't keep talking then.
Okay.
Next exercise.
Okay, next exercise. And I honestly, whenever I do, even like I'll do squats instead of the leg press sometimes, but I always start with these 2 exercises that are coming after the leg press and this one. Because this is for the people with the broken backs. Sure. Spinal injuries. The hamstring curl and the hamstring and the quad is extension. So the seated extension and the hamstring lying leg curl. I always do those 2 exercises before I squat and just pretty much in all my leg routines. Just because you need to learn to focus on contracting the muscle, and I think those 2 are like essential in like really teaching you that. If you slow the movement down, don't focus on moving the most amount of weight. Don't like go crazy like all the way up the stack, move crazy weight. It's not the point here. The point here should be like really focusing on squeezing the shit out of the muscle. I know like I've talked about it a lot, but I've noticed over time my bodybuilding career that like moving weight is good for certain exercises, but there's other things like the smaller accessory movements like the extension and the hamstring curl where you should be focusing on moving the muscle, making the muscle do all of the work so that you can learn how that muscle feels, how it moves, so that you can get more out of like all your other lifts as well. So that's why I always keep these in my leg routines, just so I can keep that mind muscle connection there. So slow everything down, drop the weight down, don't worry about moving crazy amounts of weight, just focus on the contraction. So the first one is a lying leg curl. For the hamstrings, make sure you keep your hips into the pad. Like as you bring your legs up, like from the weight should be hit, you know, the back bottom of your calf. You shouldn't be like going like throwing your hips up like a dance move. You see that dance move? Did you see it? Don't dance while you're doing that. Like your hips should be stuck to the pad the whole time. Pull like your upper body down against the pad as well. And the only thing moving should be that knee joint, right? And you're bringing your ankles up, kicking your butt, kick yourself to the butt, and squeeze the shit out of your hamstring. Like, because technically the hamstring is like a, not technically, but is like the same way your bicep contracts. Because two muscles, it goes like, right? But it's back here. Learn how to do that. Finesse. So you get like the biggest bicep. This is what, so it's kind of leg, it's kind of arms too.
Basically, yeah.
It's a big ass like bicep right here.
It's what is the proper name for the hamstring?
It's the hamstring for more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the, you didn't know?
So something brachialis. Brachialis is like the bicep brachialis.
Yeah, it's
bicep.
a brachialis, same shit.
Basically the bicep of the leg.
It's the bicep. It's a hamstep.
Hamstep.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm like Bill 9 right now. It's crazy, I know. Moving to the extension, which is obviously just the reverse of the curl. Same thing, don't let your hips move up. Focus on contracting, and I like to focus when I'm doing this because my teardrop always sucked, and I started to get better when I focused on like when I'm doing it, I'm like solely focusing on this, like right here. Like don't look too close because it's still shitty, but I'm thinking like right here, like, okay, let me squeeze the shit out of this spot because I got so much development over here that like I'm focusing here. So if you're the opposite, let's say if you got good development here but shitty development here, when you're hitting that quad, when you're hitting that flex, try and focus on the outside. I just did what I wanted to focus on because I wanted to improve, and it actually worked for me. Just that mind muscle connection. Again, those two things, I'm telling you guys, do not underestimate the value of like slowing shit down sometimes, specifically on muscles in which you have less development, right? Because you need to like really learn the way that muscle moves for your body. The way you could like feel that contraction is gonna be different and like slightly different for everybody. So slow shit down. As I spit all over the camera. What? Did you want to feel you want to say something?
No, just fucking talk.
Oh, you just like, are you like, your shoulders getting sore? You like can't hold it up?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting a pump.
He's like this, he's like, shit. He's like, let me do this hand.
I'm really getting a
he really
pump
is doing
yeah.
that though.
I'm checking out my arm right now.
You get a pump.
No joke, I swear to God.
No, I know, I see it.
That's why I'm bigger than you.
No, it's not. It's not why.
People always ask me, like, how tall is Bradley? It's literally that I'm just like, I'm squatting right now, filming him from a low angle. This is me when I film him regularly.
What, bro? This is
like 5
bro,
foot.
You're holding the camera up there.
I'm not. This is
bro,
me.
that's not you. You're like this right now.
I'm gonna squat back down. All right, I'm squatting back down.
All right, cool. Thanks, bro. So the next 2 exercises really is just one, right? But I'm showing you guys 2 different variations of it. It's a variation of the hack squat. So if you guys have the first machine that you guys will see me doing this, which is like I'm sitting here like this, or the other hack. I feel like most gyms are gonna have the other one where they load it like this and they're going down. Either way, this again is for you guys with like the back pain. So you may not be able to do this depending on how bad the back pain is, but you might be able to. Just focus on don't go really far through this range of motion. So you guys can see me in the video, like I'm going to where I feel comfortable, and I'm focusing on my quads through the movement. My feet are closer together, but I'm not going super deep, right? I'm not going to the point where like my hips are gonna pass my knees. I'm not like going, you know, past 90 degrees. I'm not even, maybe not even getting to 90 degree. I'm probably like sitting up here, but I'm focused on contracting the quads. So both these movements, both these machines you can use, just go through a shorter range of motion and focus on keeping all the tension on your quads. And that you're gonna be able to do that by staying in a higher, like at the top of the range of motion. Like, I guess how people would like normally bullshit reps.
Yeah.
But
here you want a bullshit rep.
Here you're kind of bullshitting reps.
But keep the emphasis on the quads.
Yeah, but to keep the emphasis on the quads, and it has a purpose. The purpose is so you don't go all the way down and fucking hurt your lower back or hurt your back more, okay? The next exercise, again, this could bother it too, depending on how bad the injury is or how big of a bitch you are. Just kidding. But it's the hyperextension. But the way that I do this is very specific. I want you guys, because you guys can't just necessarily see it from looking at me. When I'm in the very bottom, the first and the only thing I'm thinking about through the whole range of motion is contracting my glutes, right? I'm not worried about lifting my chest up to bring my body up. So I'm not letting my body hang, and I'm focusing on thinking about pushing my hips, squeezing my glutes like into the pad. My hips are right here, right? I'm thinking about squeezing my glutes and pushing my hips into the pad, and that's gonna bring my body up, right? I'm not worried about bringing my body up with my back. So I want you guys to understand that when you're doing the hyperextension, right? Because if it's like a back issue we're talking about, we're trying to avoid using as much of like your whole back as possible. It's gonna involve some of your lower back no matter what, because the glute and the hamstring tie in and the whole thing in the hips, Bill 9. But I want you guys to realize, like, when you're in that bottom and you're hanging, this thing about pushing your hips into the pad to start the movement, and it'll start contracting your glutes super hard, start contracting your glutes, and that'll lift you up, that'll lift your body up. But don't get any further, like I wish I could show them in the video because I should have showed them the wrong way.
Just do it standing to the side.
Yeah, so it's like, if you're lifting yourself up, just think about pushing your hips here, right? But you don't have to go past, like you don't have to push your hips and then go like this, right? So we're not trying to get like that arch up. Just stop where your glutes are fully contracted. So that should be your thinking point, is like, you're gonna push your hips in the pad, contract your glutes, it's gonna lift you up as high as it's gonna lift you up, because everybody's a little bit different, but stop right there. Don't try and hyperextend it more, because that'll put more pressure on your back, okay? And then go right back through and just think about keeping the constant tension on your glutes and on your hamstrings, okay? And that one I'm probably doing, again, not crazy, there's no weight, this is just body weight for this one, but decent volume. I'd say probably 15 reps, minute rest, and go right back to it. I didn't tell them the reps and shit for the hamstrings and the leg extensions. That's okay, you guys are gonna have to figure it out.
Let's say just do it till you get to
yeah, I mean, this is, you guys gotta understand, so this workout is, I think, just by default, because it's for people who might not be able to squat, which is terrible.
Which is,
for you guys,
good.
Yeah, it's,
nobody likes to squat.
Yeah, squatting sucks. But the whole point of this workout is not to like max effort shit anyways. The point is like, for those who have injuries or those who need to like retrain their body's like connection to the quads, to the glutes, to the hamstrings, the point is to go through most of these exercises, contraction, focusing on the glutes, focusing on the quads, focusing on the movement and squeezing the muscle, instead of just like going through a movement and moving the weight around. So all these things, like, you should just be going to like just a little bit before failure, but it's not gonna be like crazy failure because you're not moving like epic weight, you know? We're lifting how Nadim would normally lift, which is kind of shitty, so it's acceptable.
True.
But last but not least, the most important exercise,
4 legs.
4 legs, because you're standing, right? It's a standing bicep curl. I'm out of here, guys. So much more coming soon. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, and if this video gets 10,000 likes, I'll do a backflip.
Without even practicing?
Without practicing. I'm dead serious.
You guys better like this shit, because
I'm not playing. You know I'm not playing.
Brad's gonna snap his neck and then I'll run the channel.
I'm about to do it right now. But you gotta get 10,000 likes and I'll show you this shit.
Alright, go.
You ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
You filming it?
I'm filming.
Alright, cool.
I won't release it though unless we get...
I know, but you're good. You got this, right?
I'm getting it.